Good morning, children. Welcome to VPS e-learning class. Children, as you know, our 7th chapter, Understanding Fraction, is going on. We have completed exercise 7A, 7B and 7C in that. Today, we will start our new topic, that is fraction on the number line, which is given on page number 129. Now children, we have discussed yesterday about this topic. Something I have told you, something I will tell you today. So concentrate on this topic. So this topic is fraction using on the number line. It is to describe about the numerator and denominators. Though we know that numerator and denominator are the parts of fraction. The above part of the fraction is known as numerator and the lower part of the fraction is known as denominator. So for describing the difference of the numerator and denominator, we have this topic is given fraction on the number line. So using this number line, we have to arrange that how we can calculate numerator or denominator. So children, let's see that how it is given in the book on page number 129. Children, today we will discuss examples which is given under this topic, and tomorrow we will start exercise. From definitions to examples we will discuss today. So children, be ready with your books. Open your page number 129 and let's start discussion of the topic. So children, be ready. You can see on page number 129, the topic is given fraction on the number line. So children, fraction using number lines to describe the meaning of numerator and denominator. This is the definition. So here you can see one diagram is given, or number line is given, where it is numerator and denominators are arranged. So you can see here it is 0 to 1 is given. From 0 it is started and up to 1 it is given. And how many parts are there from 0 to 1? In between 5 parts are done equally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what is it? 2 are shaded and 3 are unshaded. So the 2 which parts are shaded, they are numerator and the number is written 2. 2 parts are shaded, so 2 is written here. And how many total numbers are there? 5. So denominator is the total number. So denominator is 5. Here you can see the distance between 0 and 1 is divided into 5 equal parts. The arrow shows us that 2 of the parts are chosen. The chosen parts are shaded. Clear? What does it means? The distance is given between 0 to 1 and 0 and 1 is divided into 5 equal parts. You can see here children, here 0 to 1 is the distance and it is divided into 5 equal parts. 5 parts are there and the arrow shows us that 2 of the parts are chosen and the chosen parts are shaded. You can see here if one arrow is given and 2 parts are shaded here. So this one is numerator. The number 2 above in the fraction 2 upon 5 is the numerator, and the numerator tells us how many parts are chosen. So what is the work of numerator? Numerator tells that how many parts are chosen or shaded or anything you can see. So here they are shaded, so we will say that the chosen parts are shaded here and this one is numerator. So how many parts are chosen? The number 5 below the line in the fraction 2 upon 5 is the denominator. So 5 is the total parts which are given in this figure. There are 5 total parts are there, and this one is denominator. Clear hai? The denominator tells us the total number of equal parts divided. So what does the denominator tell? It tells us the total number of equal parts divided. Here the chosen parts are numerator and the total parts are denominator. So this we can understand using this number line or fraction on the number line. So this method can explain or describe the meaning of numerator or denominator. Now the line between the numerator and denominator is known as the fraction bar. Here you can see, children, 2 upon 5 is given, and between 2 and 5 one line is given. So what this line means? This line means fraction bar. So we say it 2 upon 5 is the fraction, and the line between 2 upon 5 is the fraction bar. It is also called the division bar. So this line which is fraction bar, we can say it division bar also. Clear? Now the box is given. What is given in this box? Let's see. Divide the unit segment into as many equal parts as we like. Now example is given. You can see example 1. Represent the fraction 5 upon 9 on the number line. So what is the solution of it? We will draw one line. Here you can see it is drawn also. Mark the point A and B for the whole numbers 0 and 1 respectively. So here we have taken 2 points. One is A and the another one is B. So it is 0 to 1 as it is given above also. Now here the denominator is 9. Why 9? Because here are 9 equal parts are given. You can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. From A to B or from 0 to 1 there are 9 equal parts. So the denominator is 9. So the total number of equal parts will be 9. Clear? Denominator we can calculate easily because we have to only count the parts of the given numbers or given equal parts. We have to count the only parts to know the denominator. Now hence divide the unit segment into 9 equal parts. The numerator 5 represent that 5 parts are to be chosen. Here you can see 1 upon 9, 2 upon 9, 3 upon 9, 4 upon 9 and 5 upon 9. So 5 upon 9 is the what it is? It is highlighted, or here you can see M is written, and after that 6 upon 9, 7 upon 9 and 8 upon 9. So here the 5 upon 9 is highlighted. It means that the 5 parts are to be chosen. So here from 1 to 5 parts are chosen and total 9 parts are there. So we have to make the fraction bar, we have to make the number line of this fraction 5 upon 9 because it is given in the question 5 upon 9. And here it is written M. You can write anything else, or you can only highlight only. You can highlight the fraction 5 upon 9. If you don't want, you can not write the M. You don't write the M, but you have to highlight 5 upon 9. This shows that we have counted the fraction 5 upon 9 up to here only, from 1 upon 9 to 5 upon 9. And total how many parts are there? 9 parts are there. So 5 upon 9 parts are chosen here. So this how we do this type of question of representation of fraction on the number line. So children, today I will give you as classwork this example. You do and practice it. If you will have any query or any question regarding this topic, you can ask me on WhatsApp group. And today's homework is read this page number 129 thoroughly. Carefully you read this page, children, and if you will have any problem, you can ask me. Thank you and have a nice day.